Hi everyone, my name is Megan Stackhouse, and as always, I'm a forecaster with the National Weather Service here in Grand Junction, Colorado. And today we're going to be talking about the July 2018 climate summary for eastern Utah and western Colorado. So let's jump right in. First off, we did have some pretty active fire behavior, namely with the 416 wildfire in southwest Colorado and the Lake Christine fire burning just northwest of Aspen. We had a lot of periods of some gusty winds, which led to some pretty active fire behavior. You can see this picture is from the Lake Christine fire towards the end of the month. This was taken by our incident meteorologist that was actually on site. And you can see that pyrocumulus cloud developing. And on the other side of the screen, you can see all the smoke plumes that we had on satellite towards the end of the month. We had numerous wildfires burning, and as a result of those northwesterly winds, a lot of that smoke was carried down south. And it led to those smoky skies persisting through pretty much the end of the month. We did actually have the already hazy skies that were a result of the wildfires burning in California. On July 17th, you can see we had a pretty interesting balloon launch at the Grand Junction Airport. Winds at the time of release were a light 58 miles an hour. That is much better than it could have been an hour ago, an hour previous to that, when the peak wind gust of 70 miles an hour was reported at the airport. These winds were just the result of gusty outflow winds from nearby showers and thunderstorms. Thankfully, we didn't hit any buildings or light poles, so we were all good. On July 17th and 24th, we did have some debris flow and flash flooding on the 416 burn scar. We had a couple good bursts of monsoonal moisture throughout the month, and unfortunately that led to that debris flow and flash flooding. So it really doesn't take much on a burn scar, maybe about 1/4 of an inch or so in a short period of time. But you can see we had a bunch of rock and debris, and that led to some closures of roads and highways. And then on the 17th, we had those heavy rains that caused some flooding on the K-Way campground near Durango. So looking at precipitation for the month as a whole, across the area even though we did have those storms producing heavy rain, unfortunately it was pretty scattered in coverage. So all our stations ended up ending the month below normal. Cortez was not too bad. They did receive 1.25 inches of rain, which was 0.04 inches below normal. The greatest deficit occurred at the Aspen Airport, where 0.58 inches of rain fell, which was over an inch below normal. The Grand Junction Airport ended the month with 0.08 inches of rain, or 0.53 inches below normal. Looking at temperatures across the area for the month, so we did have high pressure overhead, which kept temperatures pretty warm. The warmest temperature at Grand Junction was 102 degrees on July 19th. That was actually the 14th day of 100 plus temperatures for the year. And several other sites hit triple digits, including Canyonlands and Rifle and Vernal. The coldest temperature occurred at the Craig Airport of 37 degrees on July 1st. Looking at the climate outlook for August 2018, the Climate Prediction Center is forecasting odds favoring warmer than normal temperatures continuing across the region, with above normal precipitation favored for the Four Corners area in southwestern United States, hopefully from a good monsoon season. Looking at the latest state of the drought, we can see that extreme to severe drought status is persisting over much of eastern Utah and western Colorado, with the exceptional status continuing in the Four Corners region. We are hoping that, looking at the outlook for August, that the drought is hoping to improve a little bit in the Four Corners, again, hopefully from a good monsoon season. And that wraps up our July 2018 climate summary. As always, if you ever have any pictures you'd like to share with us, send them our way, and otherwise, have a great day.